Just as things were getting hot and heavy, I looked down in horror to see that my manhood was gone. "What's wrong?" my wife asked. There we were, in the honeymoon suite of a 5-star resort hotel on what was supposed to be a romantic getaway. With plenty of hot foreplay, I managed to get an erection. Well, a semi-erection at least. But it was the best I'd done in months. But now, as I held myself over my wife's naked, eager body, my erection shriveled, and my confidence along with it. "I thought you were hard," she said. "Why can't you get it up?" What was I supposed to say? I was turned on. I wanted my wife bad. I wanted to please her, to make her squirm and moan, and I wanted her to please me. You can imagine my anxiety and frustration as I realized my manhood was limp as soggy spaghetti. She put on her robe and went into the other room, leaving me feeling inadequate and alone. After all my romantic preparation, the flirting and the foreplay, when the time came, my body failed me in the most humiliating way possible. Now, my wife is beautiful and I love her. The first years of our marriage were filled with amazing sex. But now it had been years since I'd been able to get a solid erection. This romantic getaway was supposed to help me over my ED. But I went home feeling like a failure and a sorry excuse for a man. Looking at a complete program, full of vital information and simple techniques to conquer ED. Naturally, I decided to call my program the ED Conqueror. Let me take a second to run through everything that's inside. It's divided into 3 modules. And you'll start off with Module 1, The Truth About Your ED. This is where you'll see the gritty details that show the real cause of ED. And you'll see the science that proves it. I'll show you exactly how dangerous the drugs are that Big Pharma is selling you. And I'll show you in detail all the studies proving that ED is caused by inflammation, which can be cured just by eating a few simple foods. After this overview of the problems we're facing, it's time to move on to the meat of the program. Module 2, the done-for-you blueprint to solve your inflammation and conquer your ED. This is where you'll discover the secrets to mastering your arousal and getting the sexual confidence of a rock star. You'll find out 12 foods that reduce inflammation and help you regain your sexual prowess. Sandwich recipes to add those foods to your diet in the most delicious way possible. The 13 worst inflammatory foods that you must avoid to reverse your ED. Natural supplements that actually reduce inflammation, and which supplements are snake oil that will make your ED worse. Plus, 11 simple lifestyle tricks to reduce your inflammation and reverse your ED even faster, like a low-impact, relaxing workout that erases inflammation and helps you achieve instant erections, and can lose you up to 30 pounds in just 1 month. Plus, why cooking your food at a lower temperature could be the secret to achieving erections that get and stay hard as iron. No more getting soft in the middle of sex. And did you know that stress is a major trigger of inflammation? This module includes proven quick-fix tricks and long-term strategies for eliminating stress. The info comes from the Harvard University Center for Depression, Anxiety, and Stress Research. This module also includes a sample 30-day plan, so you'll get step-by-step instructions on how to put this program into practice and say goodbye to your ED in as little as 24 hours. You'll have the confidence to turn any romantic situation passionate. And once you've got your plan together, let's beef it up with Module 3, the Firing on All Cylinders Plan to Eliminate ED. As you know, ED is a big problem. Whether you've been struggling with it for decades or just a few weeks, it can make your whole life miserable. And a big problem needs a heavy-duty solution. That's why in this module, you'll get tons of tricks, strategies, and techniques, each one designed to make sure that when she wraps her fingers around your erection, she's shocked and aroused at how thick and hard it is. Think of it like this. Let's say that ED is a flood in your basement, caused by a leaking pipe. If you want the basement to stop flooding, you absolutely have to fix that leak. But even after you repair the pipe, you're not just going to wait for your basement to dry. You're going to do everything that you can to get the water out of there, right? Buckets, towels, mops, fans, heaters, everything. That's what the Firing on All Cylinders plan is for. After you repair the pipe by reducing your inflammation, you still want to attack your ED with everything you've got. So in this module, I'll show you the 60-second exercise that will strengthen your pelvic muscles, allowing blood to flow into an erection lightning fast so you can enjoy quickies again. The scientific reasoning behind why watermelon juice is like nature's Viagra, why adopting one simple sleep habit practically guarantees you'll stay hard even when putting on a condom, 11 common medications to avoid that will hijack your ED cure and keep you limp as wet macaroni, plus 7 more proven tricks that help give you tougher, more vigorous erections regardless of how anxious, stressed, or exhausted you feel. These techniques are backed by medical research and have been tested in university studies, not to mention that I've used them and my students have used them. So they're proven methods to get you back to being king of the bedroom.